Good evening, children. This is Miss Ahmed once again teaching you a new grammar lesson, which is nouns. You are all familiar with nouns. We are using nouns all over, so come on, let's see what is all about it. So, kind of nouns. First, we need to know what is a noun. You will need to refer to your reader's notebook, page 106. And let's ask the big question. What is a noun? Now, a noun is the grammatical term for any name. Okay, so any name is called a noun, whether the name of a person, a place, a thing, or an animal. But look at these two miserable ladies here. They are thinking, oh, so all nouns are the same? Of course not. We need to differentiate between two types of nouns. First, you have the proper noun and you have the common noun. So we have two different types of nouns, proper and common. Now the proper is the special name and the common is just the name. So what is the difference between a special name and a name? And of course, they are the names of a person, place, thing, or an animal. Okay? So in this slide, we're going to see the three different types of nouns, the person, the places, and the thing. Now, if I talk about any person, like, did you see the girl? I'll ask you, did you see the girl? You'll think, the girl? Whom do I mean? Which girl do you mean? So if I say, did you see Sarah? Have you met Sarah? Then I will quickly identify that person as a specific person who is Sarah. So I mean that person, specific person, so it's a common noun. Okay, I get a student to enter the staff room. Miss, did you see the teacher? Oh, that puzzles me. Which teacher do you mean? He just used the common noun teacher, so I do not know which teacher he means. So if he says, Miss, did you see Miss Ahmed? So I will say, yeah. I will right away think of a specific person who is Miss Ahmed, and I will identify that as a proper noun. Okay, what if I say I will go to the supermarket? Now, which supermarket do I mean? The supermarket itself is a name and it's a common name. It's common noun, any supermarket. But if I identify that common noun, so if I ask you, did you go to Carrefour or did you go to Lulu? Then I will definitely think of a very specific market. So it will be a proper noun then. And again, things or animals. Did you see the dog? Which dog? It's a common noun, any dog. But if you did you see Max, then I identified a specific dog whose name is Max. Now, do you think you can identify type of nouns? For example, here I have this picture. Okay? So if I say the moon, for example, so you know that the solar system has so many planets and has so many moons. So if I'm going to talk about a specific moon in Earth, I will say the moon because it's just the moon that rotates around Earth. Tree is a common noun. So if I specified kind of a tree like the orchid, that like the lilia, so it will be a proper noun back then. Okay, so if I talked about any moon in the solar system, so it will be common, any moon, small letter. But if I talked about the moon that rotates around Earth, it will be a specific proper noun. Again with the woman and the man. He's just a man. Who's the man? But if I say he's Tim, so I will make in my head a capital letter and a proper noun, which is Tim. Again, a woman, any woman. But if I say Layla, so it will be Layla, and I will identify her as a specific proper noun. So the first exercise that you have here for the same topic kind of nouns, you'll have the first picture as you see common and proper noun. So common, name of a pencil, a table, name of two things here, different things. Proper, I have a name of a city, which is London, and I have a name of a specific person who is Jack. Now, if I talked about any name of any person, I would say man, for example. I did not identify which type of man. But if I say a specific man like Victor Hugo or Walt Disney, now Here you go, and Walt Disney is a specific man, so it will be a proper noun. Now, mountain. Any type of mountain. Yeah, well, this did not ring a bell, but if I say Mount Kilimanjaro, then I will think of the Tanzania one. Ocean. Any type of ocean. Common. Atlantic or Indian Ocean, then I'm thinking of a specific ocean. State. Minnesota, California. Country. Any country or the United States or Australia. Building. Empire State Building. Cat. Can call my cat Buttons or Fluffy or anything. Website, English Grammar Revolution, a website. So here in this exercise, where is the common and where is the proper? Yeah, exactly. So this is the common colon and this is the This slide we're going to learn about nouns again, but what type of nouns? I'm talking about a one noun. If I want to talk about one name, one thing, one person, one whatever, then I will call that one singular. Now, singular is the term that you use for only one noun. For example, a place, so it's singular place. A thing, car, for example, as you see, it's one thing, so it's singular, car. But if I say cars, that will be something else. Exactly, it will be the plural. Now, plurals are many things, many people, many animals, many whatever. We are talking about quantities. Now, if I show you that list, when you talk about quantities, you just add s. Example, cat, I'll just add the s. It will be cats. That mean many cats. But I'm talking now about the irregular plural nouns, like witch, turned out to be witches, horse, horses, candy, candies. Now, do you see the change? I want you to circle this change as we read. Loof, loofs, hoof, hooves, man, men, woman, women, child, children, goose, geese, nucleus, nuclei, fungus, fungi, barrakes, deer, deer, sheep, sheep, news, news. So, can you circle the changes? They are different. We did not just add s here. It's either we added something, we changed something, or we left it as is. So, can you circle the change? Of course I can. Now this lovely arrow is my answer. He's pointing at my answer. Can you show me your answers of the plurals? Many? We all know that we only add s. Example, cat, cat. But here, look at which. Became witches. We added es. Horse, we just added s because it has e. Candy, ies. We crossed out the y. We changed the y into ies. Loof, we changed the f into ves, as well as hoof. Now, man, woman, turns out to be men, women. We changed the e. We have child. We added ren, children. Goose, geese, changed the whole word. Nucleus, nuclei. Fungus, fungi. Barrakes, deer, sheep, news, they are the same. So it's either we change, we add, or we leave as is, like news, sheep, deer, and barrakes. Okay? Now here, noun endings. What are the endings? How do I know them, miss? Now you're confusing me. Well, to know the endings, you need to memorize this. Now, most noun adds s, just like cat, cats. But if it ends with sh, ch, x, z, or s, you just add es. Now, if it has a vowel, it ends with a vowel and y, then you leave the y as is and you put s. But it's a consonant and y, then you will cross the y and you add ies. Noun ends with f or fe, you change them to ves. The nouns that ends with vowel and o, add an s, consonant and o, es. Easy. Just comes with practice. You need to practice as much. So we call that irregular plurals. Most of them you are familiar with. I want you to take a look at this list. Try to circle the changes or see whether we added a change or you leave the word as is. The same concept that we've been talking about in the past 2 slides. Now, this boy is so confused. He's muddled up. Do you know how to answer? Now, mouse turned out to be mice. What about wolf? It ends with F, so I need the VES. Child. Irregular. Add REN. Children. Knife. Knives. Tooth. Teeth. Person. People. We changed the whole word. Woman to women. I'm pretty sure you can't master answering this alone. Now, if you go to your reader's notebook, page 106, I want you to answer alone, then revise your answer using your green pen, regular green. Page 107, the convention, I want you to revise the past YouTube link. It was talking about coordinating conjunction. That's a brainstorming of coordinating conjunction and adding the comma, and try to correct your answer. So, thank you so much. I hope this video was useful to you. You have a lovely day. Thank you.